is all about stretching out the pec muscles here. So we're going to stretch the chest out. So if this motion here bothers you, so you don't have to do it, I'm just kind of showing you the idea, you should be able to open up your chest without pain. So we're going to warm up here. We're going to circle our shoulders back. The important part is we're squeezing our shoulders together and down. So squeezing up, together, and down. You almost want to think you're squeezing your shoulder blades together so much that you're able to hold a sheet of paper between your shoulder blades. So keep working the muscle, really exaggerate the motion as much as you can. And when you're pressing your shoulder blades down, you're almost imagining your shoulder blades are able to touch your tailbone. That's how far you're moving them down. Now point your fingers back. Your wrist should be in line with your elbows. And just nice, slow circles. And keep them in line. You want to be able to rotate about this speed. If this is too fast for you, then just go slow. Go at your own pace. But the most important part is your fingers, your thumbs are pointing behind you. And keep circulating. Keep your shoulders down, and you can go a little faster now that you're more warmed up. So the circle should be about 6 inches in diameter. Wrists right in line with the shoulders, so they shouldn't be too far forward, they shouldn't be too far back. Right in line with your shoulders. Good. Now, elbows, glue them right to your side and squeeze out again, thumbs pointing back. So what we're doing here is we're working on the muscles in the back to strengthen that. It's called a reflex inhibition. It's a fancy way of saying if you're contracting one muscle, the opposite muscle will release. And the opposite muscle in this case is the pec. We want to relax the pec. So we want to strengthen and warm up the muscles in the back and relax and stretch the pec muscles in the front. So really squeeze those shoulder blades together and down. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together, keep those shoulders down, and shake it out if you need to. Now, when you turn your arms out, you're going to take a deep breath in and exhale and release. Deep breath in, rotate your arms out, and exhale. So every time you're rotating out, take a deep breath in and shoulders down, really reach out almost like you're just trying to stretch and just enjoy that nice warm sun on your skin. Inhale, really reach out and relax. Inhale and reach and relax. Now every time we're reaching out, you're going to try to bring your arms higher and higher. Just an inch at a time. Nothing too extreme. And if you meet your limit, then just stick to that height. At no point in time should you experience greater than 7 out of 10 pain. And ideally you have no pain at all. You're just feeling a nice, comfortable to uncomfortable stretch, but nothing painful, nothing sharp, no burning, tingling, numbness. So you should be getting over your shoulders here, reaching your palms up towards the ceiling. Awesome. And now clasp your arms behind you and try to straighten out your elbows if you can to really stretch out the chest. But if that's too intense, just keep them bent like this. And now lift your chest up towards the ceiling and release and exhale. And lift your chest up towards the ceiling as you inhale and release and exhale. And lift up and inhale and release. And lift up and inhale and release. Just do your best here. If your arms are getting tired or there's any burning or aching, and just release your arms. Now let's walk over to a door. So if you need to pause the video, pause it now and walk over to a door. we're going to stretch both of our pec muscles. Make sure the elbow is right in line with the shoulder like I just showed you, and let your chest fall into the door frame. So your chest should be farther than the door frame, and you should feel a nice, comfortable stretch in both your pec muscles. So you can take a step forward with one leg so that you're more supported. Really make sure that you're taking time to breathe, concentrating on this. You should feel a nice, comfortable stretch. You should relax more and more into this stretch. And notice that with each second, it becomes easier and easier. This is a very great stretch to do because you can apply the exact amount of stretch that you want to. So if you don't want to have as great of a stretch because you're more sore, there's just more tension and it's uncomfortable and it's causing more pain, then just take a step back with your leg and don't allow your chest to come so far forward. But ideally, you're stretching to the point where you'd be comfortable to hold that stretch for 5 minutes if you had to. So you're just able to handle that uncomfortable stretch for 5 minutes. That's the level of intensity. We'll slowly recover out of this position. So step back with your legs and slowly let your arms come down. I'll get you to roll your shoulders back again. Just reset the muscles a little bit just to prepare them to stretch again on a different angle this time. And just one more here. Now make the angle a 45-degree angle so your elbows will be down. You're going to take a step forward with your front leg and let your chest fall forward. So you'll notice that the stretch will be a little bit higher in your chest. So when your arm was out to the side, it was about mid, and when it's lower, you'll notice the stretch will be a little bit higher. Breathe through it, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Nice deep breaths. With every exhale, the stretch becomes easier and easier. Keep inhaling and exhaling. And slowly push from the leg and back your arms away down slowly. Take a deep breath and roll your shoulders back again. So it's this constant back and forth between stretching and strengthening to help with blood flow and loosen up the pec muscles. Now, the elbow is going to be on a 45 above your shoulder if you can do this range. If not, just do what you can and let your chest fall. And deep breaths here. You should notice the stretch feels a little bit further down your chest this time. Remember, the stretch should not be painful. You should be able to hold this stretch at this intensity for 5 minutes if you had to. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And when you exhale, you notice the stretch becomes easier and easier. A few more moments here. and use the leg. Push your leg back. It's not your arms lifting you back. And lower them nice and slow. Now grab the outer edge of the door frame and lean slightly away. Side bend your head away and then rotate as if you're turning your nose to smell your armpit essentially. And if you want more of an intense stretch, use your other hand. Place it gently on top of your head and let the weight of your arm pull your head down to give you a nice stretch. Again, this should not feel painful. You should not feel any numbness, tingling, or burning. You should just feel a nice, comfortable stretch. So why we're stretching out this muscle is oftentimes the top of our shoulders get really tight as well, compensating around the pain we're feeling in our chest. So we want to make sure that we're stretching this muscle out as well. Hold it a little longer. A few more moments. Keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now slowly recover. Use a leg to push you back. Do not pull back with your arm. And switch sides. So just turn around. Grab the edge here. Lean away. Side bend away. And rotate towards your armpit. And if you want, you can use your arm. Place on the top of your head and let the weight of the arm give you a nice stretch on the side of your neck, top of your shoulder. Keep inhaling and exhaling, in through your nose, out through your mouth. With every exhale, the stretch becomes easier and easier. And a few more moments. Now use the leg to push yourself back up to straight. Do not pull with your arm. Slowly recover your neck and slowly lower your arm down. Now we're going to, the side that you have the most difficulty with, we're going to crawl up the wall and try to get it above our head as much as we can comfortably. We want to push ourselves to a comfortable range. And now we're going to use our feet to turn our bodies away, and we'll use our feet to turn our bodies back. We're going to do this a few times just now to help encourage that new elasticity that we've gained in our muscle with an increased range of motion. Now slowly walk your arm back down. Take your time here, don't just drop it. And repeat on the other side if needed. I want to thank you for taking time to watch this video and to do this video. It's recommended that you do this video at least 3 times a week for any results, and you can do this every day if you would like. If you know anyone in your life who would benefit from this, please share this video with them. And if you want to see more of my videos and have access to all of them, be sure to subscribe and click that red button below so you're going to be one of the first to be notified of any new videos I release in the future. Thank you for all your support.